Caracas, once a vibrant metropolis, now bears the scars of crisis. Buildings stand dilapidated, their paint peeling like old wounds. The streets, once bustling with life, are eerily quiet save for the murmur of despair. Venezuela, a nation blessed with vast oil reserves, finds itself in the grip of an economic freefall, a stark testament to the perils of mismanagement and corruption. Hyperinflation has ravaged the economy. The bolivar, Venezuela's currency, has plummeted in value, leaving millions struggling to afford basic necessities. Supermarket shelves, once overflowing with goods, now stand bare, a haunting reminder of the nation's dwindling resources. Long lines snake around government-subsidized stores, a testament to the desperation that pervades daily life. The healthcare system, once a source of national pride, has crumbled. Hospitals lacking essential medicines and equipment resemble scenes from a dystopian novel. Doctors, their spirits broken by the exodus of colleagues and the lack of basic supplies, struggle to provide even rudimentary care. Patients, many of whom have traveled for days from remote villages, often find solace only in the shared pain of their fellow citizens. For ordinary Venezuelans, survival has become a daily struggle. The relentless cycle of hyperinflation has rendered their earnings practically worthless. A loaf of bread, once an affordable staple, now costs a king's ransom. Meat, once a common sight on dinner tables, has become a luxury few can afford. Many Venezuelans are forced to skip meals or survive on meager rations. The heart-wrenching sight of malnourished children, their bellies distended from hunger, has become a tragic symbol of the nation's plight. The elderly, their life savings wiped out by hyperinflation, face the agonizing choice between buying food or medicine. The crisis has fueled an exodus of biblical proportions. Millions of Venezuelans, their dreams shattered and their hopes dwindling, have fled their homeland in search of a better life. They leave behind a nation teetering on the brink, their departure a stark reminder of the human cost of this catastrophe. Venezuela's political landscape mirrors the divisions that plague its society. The country remains locked in a power struggle between the government of President Nicolas Maduro and the opposition, led by Juan Guaido. Maduro, heir to the legacy of Hugo Chavez, retains the support of the military and a significant portion of the population, particularly in impoverished urban areas. The opposition, however, accuses Maduro of corruption, human rights abuses and economic mismanagement. They blame his socialist policies for the country's economic collapse and call for free and fair elections. International pressure has mounted on Maduro to step down, with many countries recognizing Guaido as the legitimate interim president. The political stalemate has exacerbated the humanitarian crisis. Sanctions imposed by the United States and its allies, while intended to cripple the Maduro regime, have had a devastating impact on the lives of ordinary Venezuelans, further restricting access to essential goods and services. Despite the pervasive sense of despair, the Venezuelan spirit remains unbroken. Amidst the ruins of their shattered economy, stories of resilience, solidarity and hope emerge like stubborn wildflowers pushing through cracks in the pavement. Communities, once fractured by political polarization, are coming together to support one another, sharing their meager resources and offering comfort in the face of adversity. In the barrios, the city's sprawling slums, residents have established communal kitchens where they pool their resources to provide meals for the most vulnerable. Farmers, their livelihoods threatened by hyperinflation, are donating their produce to hospitals and orphanages, their acts of generosity a testament to the enduring human spirit. Section 5 are the barter system, trading goods for survival. With the bolivar rendered almost worthless, Venezuelans have resorted to barter, an ancient form of exchange, to obtain essential goods and services. Social media platforms have become virtual marketplaces where people trade everything from food and medicine to clothing and electronics. A doctor, unable to afford groceries on his salary, might offer his medical expertise in exchange for food. A teacher, her savings decimated by hyperinflation, might trade her skills for essential household items. The barter system, while a testament to the depths of the crisis, has become a lifeline for many, enabling them to survive in the absence of a functioning economy. Section 6, Community Gardens. nourishing a nation in need. As food shortages worsen, community gardens have sprung up in vacant lots, rooftops, and even balconies across Venezuela. Residents, armed with seeds, shovels, and a shared desire to feed their families, are transforming urban spaces into oases of sustenance. These gardens, often run by volunteers, provide a source of fresh, nutritious food in a country where malnutrition is on the rise. They also offer a sense of purpose and community, bringing people together to work towards a common goal. In a nation starved of hope, these gardens represent a glimmer of light, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The collapse of Venezuela's healthcare system has prompted international organizations and foreign governments to launch medical missions to provide much-needed aid. Doctors and nurses from around the world are volunteering their time and expertise, bringing essential medicines and equipment to treat the sick and vulnerable. These missions, while a drop in the ocean compared to the scale of the crisis, are providing a lifeline to those in desperate need. They are treating a wide range of illnesses, from malnutrition and malaria to chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension. The dedication and compassion of these medical professionals offer a beacon of hope in a country grappling with despair. Despite the hardships they face, the Venezuelan people have retained their warmth, generosity, and unwavering spirit. Even in the darkest of times, they greet strangers with a smile, offer a helping hand, and share what little they have. Music, an integral part of Venezuelan culture, continues to provide solace and inspiration. In the barrios, the rhythmic beat of salsa and the soulful melodies of llanera music fill the air, reminding people of their shared heritage and their capacity for joy even in the face of adversity. Throughout Venezuela, stories of hope and resilience abound. A young mother forced to flee her home starts a small business selling arepas, traditional Venezuelan corn cakes, to support her family. A group of students, their education disrupted by the crisis, volunteer at a local soup kitchen, determined to make a difference in their community. These stories, while seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of things, represent the indomitable spirit of the Venezuelan people. They are a testament to their resilience, their ingenuity, and their unwavering belief in a brighter future. The crisis in Venezuela is a stark reminder of the fragility of human progress and the devastating consequences of political and economic mismanagement. It is a crisis that demands a global response, one rooted in compassion, solidarity, and a commitment to human rights. The international community must work together to find a peaceful and sustainable solution to the political crisis. One that paves the way for free and fair elections and a return to democratic governance. Humanitarian aid must be scaled up to meet the urgent needs of millions of Venezuelans struggling to survive, but beyond aid, we must stand in solidarity with the Venezuelan people, amplifying their voices, sharing their stories, and supporting their struggle for a better future. Their resilience, their spirit, and their unwavering belief in the promise of a brighter tomorrow serve as an inspiration to us all. Let us not forget them in their hour of need.